What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the Grave Media. This is Josh here checking in on you out there in YouTube land. YouTube, how you doing? Take a deep breath, man. It's Friday. We made it. We have made it to the weekend. We can actually relax a little bit. We can have a little bit of fun. That's kind of what we're going to try to do today. We are unboxing something from Valoria Video. Tony over there at Valoria Video was kind enough to send me over the Creepshow Shudder complete series box set. Kind of bittersweet on multiple levels. I should tell you that it's sad that Creepshow wasn't, picked up for another season, and they just kind of stopped doing it altogether and just decided, hey, we're going to send you this box set, and I hope you had a good time. And that's just kind of it. And it's just too bad because really, when you think about it, Shudder has put out quite a few original series that have been really, really good. Horror Scariest Moments has been great. Cursed Films 1 and 2, that is some of the best, post-Halloween, whatever, even just to get yourself into the Halloween spirit, if you will. Cursed Films is so good, and it just does such a good job of telling you the backstory for some of my favorite films, from Rosemary's Baby, The Crow story, right, The Exorcist, everything, Twilight Zone, it's bad, Poltergeist, right, it could go on and on. But one of my favorite series that they have, an original series that they had, was Creepshow. So let's unbox this thing and let's talk about what we love about it. And I really don't have any negatives. I'm just going to give it to you straight, man. I'm not trying to bury the lead here. I'm going to tell you that this box set frickin' rules. Let's check it out. Here's a little lenticular action. Kind of cool. On the front, you just got this old TV set, really kind of a matte finish. It's very smooth. It's got good hand feel, as they say in the business. Okay. Nice little Shudder logo down there. And then on the top, it says Creepshow Shudder Original Series, the complete series. Let's open this thing up, all right? Inside, the most fun you'll ever have being scared. You got your little Shudder free trial that you click on. You go to their website. Get a free trial, man. Shudder rocks. Nice little card here. And then this was the back thing that goes on the back of the box. I always keep those things because sometimes they have it'll tell you what the Dolby Atmos track, or how many, what language it's in, what region, it's just kind of nice to reference once in a while. So inside, you can see we got 4 discs here for season 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have this comic. Now, this is what is so impressive right here. And I'm going to hope that my camera will do a good job focusing in. This comic, it's, how many pages is this thing? They don't label them, but every episode gets its own comic strip, basically. So this is the front, this is the back here. Classic. And then inside, you just have this crazy pulp, every story's little, it just explains it, man. So let's go through a couple of my favorites here. The Finger, listen, The Finger might be one of the best episodes in the entire series. I know people like the holiday special. I know they like the television special. Bad Wolf Down, as cheesy as it is, man, that episode is so badass because it's got when there's some werewolf transformations, there's these kind of Nazis in this World War II camp, and the werewolves are based off the Wolfman. The werewolf is based off an American Werewolf in London, the best werewolf movie of all time. And then of course you have The Howling, and those wolves, man, it's done the transitions are done through the pages, almost through art. So what's cool about the series, if you haven't seen it, is as the show starts going, it kind of does this thing where, if you've seen the original Creepshow 1 and 2, where it'll kind of cut to, meanwhile, it'll kind of show you the comic strips or whatever. It'll do that while the show's going, and I think that's so fun. And so when they're doing the werewolf transformation, it actually shows the transformation through the comic book, which is super cool. And then it, of course, it's got the red greens, and it's got, as a lot of the Creepshow episodes, these crazy horror royalty, right? So that one's got Jeffrey Combs, you got Barbara Crampton, you've got Toby, you've got all of the, you got Adrian Barbeau, you got all of these crazy, you got Justin Long, just horror royalty all peppered through the series. And as it's going, you're going to pick up little tidbits, in The Finger, when his little fella goes into the freezer, you notice that one of the things in the freezer is a can of the stuff, and that stuff happens all the time in this series. I think it's absolutely incredible. So this is season 1, and so this is what they kind of look like. You got usually a couple of discs per season, crazy good art, and these are bright red. and then each one's got multiple discs, and they're laid in there real nice, and it's sick. So there's season 1. Let's go through season 2 here. Great cover art, back cover, couple of discs for this one because they started to kind of have less episodes, I want to say, as it goes on. The first one's pretty packed. Here's season 3. Look at that artwork, dude. Killer, man. Greg Nicotero from The Walking Dead is he like the producer or one of the directors for a couple of episodes at least. And then there's season 4. Almost kind of like Are You Afraid of the Dark or Goosebumps for older horror fans, because there's not a lot of nudity. There is gore. There is, plenty of bad language, adult fucking humor, if you will. But there's not really a ton of nudity in a lot of it. And a lot of these feel like 50s B monster characters. That's what's so great about Creepshow. All the EC comics with Tales from the Crypt too. If you didn't know, I'm an obsessed fan of Tales from the Crypt. And I love Creepshow. That's like my favorite. And so, the only thing I will say is as you kind of go through the different seasons and, there is some stinkers in there. They're not all going to be amazing, but the ones that are good are so good. There is absolute gems in season 1. I want to say at least half of that season has some of my favorite episodes, man, and ones that I've watched like multiple times since it came out. Season 2's got 3 or 4 great ones, and then there's a bunch in season 3. It kind of picks right back up. Season 4's got there's just great episodes in each one, and I think this box set, man, it's just a lot of fun. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like it's definitely worth your time, and if you want to pick this thing up, it's sold out a lot of places. It's very popular right now. I went to look for it on Veloria Video, and unfortunately Tony's got them back ordered because people were not expecting this to be as popular as it was, and they didn't print a lot maybe. And so then I went to Diabolic. I went to a couple of places. Obviously they're expensive on eBay right now. Don't wait for those. Just be patient, man. Don't wait. Don't overpay for something like this. This is a great little set, and I love it. And much thanks to Tony over there at Veloria Video, man. This is going to be, it's compared to other films like this thing, it's huge. It just feels like it's a cool piece. Let me show you compared to Punky here, how big it is. My pumpkin's pretty big, all right? Pretty good size. That's what she said about it. Veloria Video, use my code. Go there now. Pick something else up, man. Beyond the Grave 10. Get yourself 10% off. Veloria ships quick. They package everything with those really fat ass bubbles, which means your stuff's going to come super well protected. What else? If you're new here, you know what to do. All those things that stupid YouTubers like myself say. Like the video, comment, let me know what's your favorite Creepshow episode. Do you even like the series? Is the movies better? Blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. Would you pick this thing up if you can find it? I think that you should. And then make sure you hit that notification bell so that you are notified when things come out, because sometimes my videos have a lot of bad language. They'll have a lot of gore clips and they just will not send them to anyone. I'll get lots of content stuff going on. So guys, I love you so much. I can't wait to come back and hang out with you again. Have a great weekend and take real good care of yourselves. Until next time, cheers.